Hey, Rob, do you have peanut for dinner?
What's that? She's getting there. Hey.
It's dripping all over my hand.
Oh, no.
No
Put
bites.
some foil under it, Lori.
I know, but it's dripping on my hand.
Okay, so then we'll get started. All right. So we start with, let me mute everyone. Cantor, unmute yourself so that we don't, and so Lori protects herself. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Thank you.
Workman's comp problems here. Okay.
At least we won't hear her screaming.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
thank
gosh.
you.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
lovely sight.
Here we go. Okay. First, the bracha. Hine el Yeshua v'tiftach v'lo chad ki ozim v'zim rat Adonai v'yehi li Yeshua shavtem amem v'esam and Yeshua Adonai Yeshua lam chavir chatecha salah Adonai tzavot imanu miskav lanu elahei Yaakov salah Adonai tzavot ashrei adam b'teach bach Adonai Yeshua melech b'yaneinu v'yom koreinu laYehudim hayta or v'simcha v'sasam v'ikar kenti elanu kos Yeshuot esa v'shem Adonai ekra savri chaverai l'chaim.
Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Bore peri hagafen, bore peri hagafen. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Bore mine vesamim, bore mine vesamim. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Bore me'ore ha'esh, bore me'ore ha'esh. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Amavdil ben kodesh lechol, ben or lechosheh, ben Yisrael amim, ben yom hashvi, l'sheshet yamei hamaseh. Baruch atah Adonai, Amavdil ben kodesh lechol. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la.
But we put out the flame and a little bit of the grape juice or the wine. We drink a little bit, but not all of it, because we don't want to take on the Kiddush into, or I should say the Shabbos into the week. We do separate the two. It's almost as though we want to still have it be Shabbos. There are some that extend Shabbos all the way to Tuesday. Could you imagine a week like that, Tuesday to Friday? Or Tuesday night to Friday? Maybe in other countries they'll start that, maybe. But what's really, just wanted to briefly just say the bracha, praised are you, Adonai, our God, who rules the universe, endowing all creation in distinctive qualities, distinguishing between the sacred and the secular, between light and darkness, between the people Israel and others, between the seventh day and the 6 working days of the week. Praised are you, Adonai, who differentiates the sacred from the secular. This week's Torah portion, Parshat Tetzaveh, which talks about the lamp, the lamp, or really the menorah. We'll get into some of the depths of that at Torah study this week, and obviously on Shabbos as we discuss more about what it is. But there's a word that when you kindle the lights, it's the same word as to bring up, aliyah. Maybe we know that from when we go up to say the brachas, the blessings over the Torah. It la'alot, it literally says laha'alot ner tamid. We all know the ner tamid is the eternal flame, and that we lift it up. And if you saw, at least I know Lori felt it tonight, and if you always see Sue's flame is always good, my flame is doing pretty well. I know those who we've gone through a lot of different flames over the course of this past year as we light the Havdalahs together. But if you notice, the flame itself is always reaching up. It is always trying to get a little bit higher, always trying to get to the highest place it can go. That's the interesting thing about the flame. And it really becomes almost a metaphor for our lives. Isn't it true that we all want to be just a little bit better? That the human condition teaches us that where we are right now, it's just not enough, that we need to do a little something more. There's a reason for us to get out of bed in the morning, that we want to do something a little bit more with our lives. We all have that little sense in us that there's a little something more that we want to do. That's also true that, isn't it amazing when you look at the flame, there is that inner, next time you can look at the flame, there is that little black wick, but it remains the same. It is solid, and everything else around it, the flame is moving. That's much like our soul, or our innermost bodies, our innermost thoughts, that we are the same in a world in which is constantly moving, and it is our reaction to it. The other thing is that we all know that a flame is dependent upon the oxygen in it. If there's no oxygen, it goes away. That's true for us on many levels. Certainly we need oxygen, but isn't it true that we need the world around us to survive? Isn't it true that we need those in our lives to survive? Isn't it true that we need everyone here on this Zoom call to continue being who we are? We desperately need the people in our lives and those around us to be that flame to continue to go up. May we find time this week to really nurture the flame that is in us, that we are all called, a flame of God is inside of us. May we find time this week to nurture that, kindle that, and lift it up. I want to wish you a Shavua Tov as we sing together Eliyahu Hanavi.
Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Imhera ve'amenu, Yahavo Eleinu, Imashiach ben David, Imashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi.
So let's say a quick blessing. And then if you recall, last week I said we would go outside briefly to do a little bracha over the moon. If you can, join us out there. It is directly 180 degrees in the sky, which means it should be right above your head when you step out. If there's nothing obstructing your view of the sky, Debbie, there is a roof over your head. So you got to go outside to see the moon. I saw you look up. I saw you look up. All right, let's say this quick bracha. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Becca, Rachel, and Leah, protect your people Israel in their need as the holy, beloved Sabbath takes its leave. May the good week come to us with health and life. Amen. Good fortune and blessing. Amen. Prosperity and dignity, graciousness, loving kindness, sustenance and success. Please God, with all good blessings and with forgiveness. And we all say, Amen. So let's just take a moment. I'm going to actually just cut my screen so you don't, or pause so you don't, not pause. I'm going to mute so you don't have to hear me go outside. If you can go outside, that's wonderful. If not, just join us for a moment. If you need to jump off, jump off. It will only take a moment, but outside it should be at 180 degrees in the sky, which means literally look right up and you will see it. So give me just a moment.
There you go.
All right, we got a few folks got it on the screen.
Yeah.
There's mine. It's very faint. Can you see it, everyone?
Oh, yeah. And there are,
Bruce has got a better shot than I do. Cantor's got the best shot.
I've even got Orion up there too.
Oh,
A little bit,
so can everyone see it?
just a little bit southwest of the moon is a nice shot of Orion. Sky is very clear tonight.
Oh, wow. And my sister's in New York, and there's it in New York, if you can see that as well. How cool is that? Sue, look right up above you. So we're going to say a quick bracha together. Praised is the creator, your maker, your master, your source, as I rejoice before you, but cannot touch you. So may all my foes be unable to cause me harm. David, king of Israel, lives and endures. And we say 3 times, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, welcoming in this new month or this new moon. Alechem Shalom, Alechem Shalom, Alechem Shalom. And then we say 3 times, Siman Tov, U'Mazel Tov, Yehei Lanu, U'Chol Yisrael, Amen. Siman Tov, U'Mazel Tov, Yehei Lanu, L'Chol Yisrael, Amen. And again, Siman Tov, U'Mazel Tov, Yehei Lanu, L'Chol Yisrael. And we all say Amen. It should be an amazing month. This is really just a, sorry about that, the light there. This is really the new moon. So in the course of the next week, it will be a completely new moon, a full moon in which we begin the festivities of Purim. And then if you saw last week, this is also tied to why, if you were paying attention, if you follow these things, it was Ash Wednesday last Wednesday. So it's all tied together. So what it tells us also is that the season of Passover is upon us. May this month, the conclusion of this month, be one in which we share a lot of simchas together, a lot of exciting things to come. Just a quick announcement tomorrow. We've got crazy day tomorrow. 11 o'clock, a community-wide Purim celebration. Then we have drop-offs at 11 to 1 for Family Promise. And then tomorrow at 1 o'clock, please come and get your Purim baskets. USY has worked hard and done a fantastic job this year. So get a chance to just pick them up, drive through and see some friends. We always have a good time doing that. Other than that, want to wish you all a Shavua Tov. Have a great week.
Shavua Tov,
Shavua
everyone.
Tov.
Shavua Tov, everybody.
Good week. Hag Sameach.
Shavua Tov, everybody.
Nice job, Rabbi. Nice job, Dad.
Shavua
Hey,
Tov.
Rabbi, is your
Shavua
mother
Tov.
affected by the weather in Texas?
She's good. She said it just went up to 55 degrees today, which is might as well be melting everything. So she seems to be okay today. She's gonna,
Good.
Great.
yeah. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
Second shot.
Excellent.
Second shot.
We'll
Oh,
see
good.
everybody tomorrow.
Good.
Okay,
good.
remember it's 1 to 3
Bye.
to pick up your
See ya.
baskets, not 11 to 1. 1 to 3.
Correct.
1 to 3 for the
1 to 3.
baskets. 11 is
11
drop off.
12 for the Purim.
So much going
Shavua
on,
Tov,
Lori. So
everybody.
much
Yesh
going
Tov.
on. Thank God we have a lot going on. Yeah.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
See you, Denise. Take care. Good to see you, Monica.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, Michael. See you tomorrow, Robin. Have a
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Take care. Wait, how do I leave? I forget how to leave.
Bye, Robin.